We live early in the motherfucking AM. What is you talking about? We live early in the motherfucking AM. So let's go. Be okay with being misunderstood. That's what today's live is about. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Yeah. I'm just going ahead and sharing it with everybody. Let everybody know we live. How y'all doing? Let me play a little something. Let me play a little something while we wait. Ever since that night we spent, yeah, you said I had you been, cause I had you on a trip, yeah, what's the hell of it? What's good? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? So I'm pulling up Instagram right now. So we're gonna have Instagram in this corner. We're gonna have Instagram in this corner, and then we're gonna have TikTok in this corner. You came at the perfect time, Sticks. I just landed from my flight. Wow, okay, that's good. Where you landed? Where you landed? I woke up and I just like something like just within my spirit was like just you need to just say something like just get on, cause I'm telling you like when I get on live, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but I get this feeling like something is gonna flow through me. It's almost like the bathroom. It's like when you go to the bathroom, it's like that you gotta do something, but you don't know if it's gonna be diarrhea. You don't know if that bit gonna be healthy. You don't know if that bit gonna just flow out. You don't know if that bit just gonna be pee. Like you know what I'm saying? So that is an example of what the fuck happened this morning. I woke up this morning and I didn't know what I was gonna say, but I knew something was trying to be said out of me, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna be real with you, like I've noticed that I can't hold my tongue back, even if that means that it may trigger people, or even if that means that people may not be ready to hear that answer, or because at the end of the day, it's never that people aren't ready to hear it. Maybe they just weren't ready to make a move on it, but they needed to hear it that day because you were the seed that eventually led them to making the change later on. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. You feel me? Hold on, I'm starting the lives now on my phone. Okay, live. Okay, so the topic of the day is be okay with being misunderstood. And all of this is connected to money also, because today is a double eight day. Today is a double eight day. All right, so we got that up. Now we on Instagram. Y'all share this live with like 3 people, y'all. Y'all share this live with like 3 people. All right, here we go. Clean off my screen. What the? Screen needs some cleaning. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, here we go. We are live now. We are live now. All right. Make sure I get myself ready, open, just together. What's up? What's good? What's good, everybody? I don't have a name for this show, but I need one. So we gonna call it uh Sticks TV for now, okay? Anyways, What I wanted to talk to y'all today about is being misunderstood is okay. Let me tell you something. Y'all need to learn how to accept that people are not going to know what the fuck you got going on. People are not going to know why you do what you do. People are not going to understand you. Especially when you're going way out of the boundaries of what everybody else is doing. Like, I ain't gonna hold you today. I really feel what I'm saying because I feel like all my life I've been a fucking outsider and I've been bullied for that. And now it's praise. But what if those same people that was bullying you or me for being different would have actually got to us and made us change? You see, you got to stop allowing other people's opinions to have any effect on what the fuck you got going on, especially when you know in your spirit this is what you should be doing. You see, one thing that Kanye West tweeted was that people's opinions actually lead you more astray than they actually do help you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I be getting ideas. Let me tell you something. This is a quote that I really like and I've been living by, right? Talent hits a target that nobody can hit. But genius hits a target that nobody can see. You feel me? And when I started to hear that shit, I was like, man, the fact that you are a genius, most people won't even be able to recognize that you are a genius until your creations are done or until your creations have become super public or successful. Because the thing about it is that you know what they say? They say genius is close to insanity, right? But the reason why they say that is because geniuses are willing to push the boundaries. And you got to ask yourself, are you willing to push the boundaries of what's normal? What is the norm? First of all, I always said we shouldn't like normal. Like the shit that's not really normal, they normalize it. But the shit that should be normal is demonized. Come on. What the fuck? You heard what I just said? I said the shit that should be demonized is normalized, and the things that should be normal are demonized. I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this, but you got somebody in your ear that don't even got their life straight trying to tell you what the fuck to do. I don't know who needs to hear this, but those people that keep trying to give you opinions on what the fuck to do, you look at them and you say, let me look at your life. And let me tell you something, even the people who quote unquote seem to be doing better than you, their advice still won't work because everybody has their own destiny. Everybody has their own path. Do you know that the successful people, right? Sometimes their advice don't work for me because maybe they're used to doing things in a more logical way. Whereas my destiny, where God has wanted me to go in my life, is meant to be a more creative spiritual path that's against maybe the system, you know? So it's like you have to trust your intuition more than anything. You have to trust your own discernment, dog. Like, let me tell you something. I want you to think, right? Don't think hard. Just let it flow to you. 2 people in your life right now who are taking more than they're giving. I want you to, I'm going to say, think of 2 people in your life right now that are taking more than they are giving. Let me tell you something. That taking shit ain't it, bruh. Like, one thing about me, I don't play about takers because I'm a great giver. And the moment that I start to see that you taking or becoming ungrateful or you're not showing gratitude for what I'm giving off of my own whim, I'm going to get pissed and I'm going to slap the shit out you. Or I'm going to leave your life and then you really finna be fucked up. Do not let people take from you. Do not let people just take and take. Because let me tell you something. Takers have no limit. They will take and take and take and take. Hey, y'all mind if I just go straight on a rant? Y'all mind if I just go straight on a rant? Today's live? Y'all mind if today's live I just go on a rant? Because that's really what I want to do. I really just want to go on a rant. That's what I want to do. I just want to go on a rant about all the things that we need to hear. Somebody said, take off, bet. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. Now listen, what I'm going to say may be triggering. But if that, what's up? What's up, sis? Listen, stay here, sis. Stay here. What I'm about to say about to be triggering. Screen record this shit. But if it triggers you, it's for you. If it makes you feel a type of way, it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's for you. Okay, bet. Here we go. Let me tell you something, right? This shit that you want to do is going to require you to get your ass up, okay? It's going to require you to give a certain amount of energy. And the fact that you keep letting things pass you by because you want to compare yourself to other people, because you want to, but it's not ready, but it's not this, but I need it to be perfect. My love, you are wasting fucking time, and time is not on your side in this realm. You want to sit here and look at other people and complain why this person got this, why this person got that. You're more intertwined in other people's shit than your own shit. You're more focused on what this person got going on, the drama in the tea of this person and this person. But what the fuck is going on with your life? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? When was the last time that you got paid and you felt good about it? Not your job. Not your job. Unless your job make you feel good, then that's different. But a lot of people here work a job that they don't like. So I'm asking, when was the last time that you made some money from something that you love? It could have been, hey, I made a painting after work. You see, you got to continue to fuel that spirit. You're going to have to work a job when you need to. You're going to have to do shit that you don't want to. Shit, I still have to do shit that I don't want to sometimes because there's still places that I want to go. But if I wanted to be comfortable, I could cut all that shit out right now. But at the end of the day, there's going to be days that you got to get the fuck up and go work out. Because guess what? That body's not going to change on its own. That spirit not going to change on its own. That anxiety not going to go away on its own. You got to put in some work. And a lot of y'all don't realize that the work will start to happen for you sooner when you start to see how disciplined you are. Another reason why things are not looking like the way you want it to is because you in your heart and your spirit know you ain't been disciplined, so you feel guilty, and that's why that spirit of guilt cannot manifest into abundance, because your spirit won't lie to your spirit. Your spirit know you ain't been showing up like how you say you was gonna show up. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about it too is you got to understand that when you start getting on your shit, be prepared for motherfuckers that are so negative and envious, dog. Let me tell you something. When you start getting on your shit and all of a sudden old people start calling you, you pay attention to that shit, dog. Because a lot of people just want to check in and get your energy and come in and be able to say that they know you, be able to say that they was around you. Some people like to be around you because it makes them look good. Some people like to be around you because they siphon energy. Let me tell you something. Y'all have to start thinking beyond what you can see. Let me say that one more fucking time, because y'all be thinking that your eyes is one of the strongest senses. When I'm telling you, your eyes is one of the weakest senses. Your eyes are one of the weakest fucking senses. When people trick you, it's either through your eyes or your mouth. It's either through your eyes and your mouth. Yet you want to trust everything you fucking see. They said even Soulja Boy got fake jewelry. But the thing about it is you probably, man, Soulja Boy, da, 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 I wish I had da, 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 da. And it's like, well, you could actually if you go to the mall. You feel me? So my thing is that stop worrying about what other people are doing. Stop worrying about what your friend got. Stop worrying about what this person got, because you not even realize your energy. You need to think about your energy like blood, okay? Like blood, like a fuel of blood and gas, okay? Every time that you put your attention on something that's not you, you are now starving yourself of your own energy supply and giving it to somewhere else. And y'all don't even be realizing how much y'all be giving your power away to other shit. Let's talk about something else. Your fucking emotions. Like, I really got to tell y'all about this. A lot of y'all allow yourselves to get so fucked up over little shit, and you're not realizing that shit is taking energy away from you, especially on 11 days. So if I'm telling you on 11 days that they want to eat your emotional energy, they want to get you upset, they want to get you in traffic, they want to get somebody to hit your buggy in a Walmart just so you can get a little pissed off, because the moment that you get pissed off, you just allowed an entity, an energy, a spirit of some type of source into you. And you may be like, Sticks, what do you mean by that? The spirit of jealousy, the spirit of envy, the spirit of irritability. Irritability doesn't take you nowhere that you want to go except by yourself. You go ahead, be irritable around your partner and see how long your partner want to be around you. You go ahead, be irritable around your teammates or your coworkers or your employees, and you see how long they want to be around you. Y'all need to learn how to have fucking patience. Y'all need to learn how to be the bigger person. You feel me? Like, the thing about it is that y'all always want to stoop to other people's level. And the more you stoop to other people's level, you stoop to their level. And I hope that makes sense for real. Like, the thing about it is that when I see a kid and a kid wants to be a kid, I'm going to let a kid be a kid and I'm going to be an adult. I'm going to be an adult. If somebody's going to be ignorant, let them be ignorant. Don't join them in the ignorance because you just as ignorant as them. For real. Real shit, dog. Like, you know, most people can look at me and feel some type of way or feel like, oh, Sticks thinks that she's better. Yes, bitch, I do. The fuck? What the fuck you think I'm supposed to think? What the fuck y'all I'm supposed to think? I think I'm a great person. I think I'm the best. I'll tell you the difference between confidence and arrogance, okay? Confidence is thinking and knowing that you are the best person that you could possibly be. You know that you are this shit. Arrogance is you thinking that you are better than everybody else. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. Arrogance is you thinking that you're better than everybody else. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? And people who are arrogant are actually insecure. The one at the top is mine. People who are arrogant is really because they're insecure. It's really because they're insecure. And the thing about it is that, you know, I had a conversation with myself. And I was like, you know, Ori, like, you cannot be afraid to shine. You cannot be afraid to be big. You cannot be afraid to do what you got to do. You cannot be afraid. And another thing I want to tell you, too, is a lot of y'all be thinking that you got to know what you doing every single step of the way. Let me tell you something. A lot of these people don't know what the fuck they doing. They're just doing shit. But that's the problem. You keep thinking that you got to know step 1, 2, 3, and 4. As long as you know your next step, the next step will pop up after you complete the first step. Get the first shit done before you try to move on to what step 32 is. When you know your next step, focus on that step. Y'all be so focused on climbing the mountain. You look at the mountain, you're like, oh my God, this is so far. This is so much. But if you focused on just this one step that I take here, this next step that I take here, this next step that I take here, you'll see that you get there faster than looking at the whole picture sometimes. And the reason why is because, listen, man, you already know what the destination is. As long as you know what the destination is, just allow the universe to work for you. You know what the destination is. That's the thing. A lot of y'all think that, well, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I don't know how my success is. I don't know how I'm going to make $1 million. Baby, nobody really knew how. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The problem is that you're not willing to keep doing something even though you don't know. You see, you got these successful musicians, these successful artists. These successful artists kept making music even though they didn't know which one would be the blow up. They kept making music even though they didn't know when. That is what success is. Doing something even though you don't know when, but you know it's going to happen. You feel me? Like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And y'all can write that shit down. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You see, one thing about me, I don't entertain no unfavorable outcome. You know how many times I've talked to people and they're like, yeah, I see the way you want to do it, but the way you want to do it is not really like realistic. It's not really, duh, bitch, that's the point. I'm trying to break molds. I'm not trying to do what the fuck you doing because you already doing it. How the fuck am I going to ever be remembered for my legacy if I'm doing shit the way that everybody do shit? That's called being a fucking sheep. And one thing about me, you're not going to put me in the cattle. I'm going to always do what the fuck I want to do because doing what the fuck I want to do led me to more success than listening to other motherfuckers. Other motherfuckers led me to college. And that college almost took me out, literally, because I'm trying to listen to what other people think. Fuck that. When your spirit tells you what you want to do, you listen to that shit, man. I don't give a fuck with nobody telling me. My spirit, my head is guiding me and telling me. Your intuition needs to be the first thing that you listen to because your intuition is connected to something above you. Your intuition can see things that you can't see. Your intuition can feel things that you can't see. Y'all got to understand your intuition is a portal of energy. Your intuition can feel energy around the room. And a lot of energy you cannot see. So a lot of you guys are looking for the signs when you really need to be feeling for the signs. You know what I'm saying? When you meet somebody, stop basing them just off of how they look. You know, you want to look at how they carry themselves, but what you want to do is you want to see how they feel. Because the thing about it is that wealthy people have a certain type of aura. Successful people have a certain type of aura, the way that they feel. And the reason why I be telling y'all to, you know, work on how you look is because how you look can affect how you feel. You feel me? But some people in their spirit, so check me out when I say this. Some people in their spirit can dress the part, but not really have it in their spirit. So they got that shit on, but it's not in them. You feel me? And you can feel the incongruence. So you got to pay attention when you're with someone and it feels incongruent. Maybe what they're saying isn't congruent with what you're feeling. Maybe how they're moving isn't congruent with what they're, you know what I'm saying? You ever met somebody and they're like, I'm faithful. Like, baby, I'm all about you. But some of your spirit like, nigga, you just saying that. Trust that feeling. Sticks, you helped me stop drinking 2 years ago in June. Forever thankful I came across you. Wow, thank you, Jasmine. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yes, we're friends. That's another thing. Ooh, let's talk about that. Listen, who you keep as your company is who you become. Period. And the reason why I say this is because remember when I said when your friend is having something good happen to them, you should be happy for them, right? Remember when I said that? And I said the reason why is because if your friend, oh, this is gonna be so fucking good. Let me make sure I turn my shit up. Listen. If your friend has good shit happening in their life, don't be jealous, because what that means is that success is in the neighborhood. If your friend has good opportunities constantly coming in, constantly coming in, y'all are connected into the same collective, the same chain, the same Cuban, right? And what you got to understand is that when they have good things coming, it's going to go through that chain. It's like a baby in their umbilical cord. When you start to build strong friendships, you start to build an umbilical cord with everybody. But here's the thing. When that friend got negative shit happening, guess what also is in the neighborhood? Guess what also is in the neighborhood? So you can't take the good and leave the bad. That's something that we talk about in Ifa. The good comes with the bad, but what we can do is try to alleviate the bad as much as possible. So if hanging around your friends and the ones that are good end up bringing you abundance and blessings, what happens when you hang around the wrong people? You feel me? Like, I've hung around some of the wrong people who made me feel bad for who I am. Like, you know, before I started to really blow up, there were certain people that be like, oh, hold on, I know I can't eat certain things around you. I know, like, making it a joke. Oh, I know you did your meditation this morning. Somebody said, no lie, the magnetism class and mystery school have both been an eye-opener. Thank you for that. I know you did your meditation this morning. Like, ooh, like, being a type of way. And it's like, bitch, I slap the fuck out of you. Like, your disrespect is really out of pocket. You fucking ignorant ass NPC. Like, and that's another thing too. Y'all got to understand, the more you start to live a life of higher education, higher wisdom, you're going to see that other people are purposely going to try to down you. Because here's the thing, when people are not aware, if you ever watch The Matrix, you know what I'm talking about. People who are not aware are easily used by negative energy. This is why I say you have to learn how to control your anger, control your emotions, because guess what? I'll tell you how it works, right? Let's say it's an 11 day, right? Let's say it's an 11 day. I'm speaking some deep shit. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. Let's say it's an 11 day, right? And your friend who doesn't really meditate easily gets annoyed. Like, she don't really do the work that she's supposed to. She don't really know much about spirituality like that. The 11 day really gets her irritable and annoyed, right? You know what happens? What ends up happening is that person that got annoyed will go and bother somebody else who the Matrix couldn't get by themselves. Because maybe the person who was smart enough was like, nah, I'm not going to let that get to me. Nah, I'm not going to let that get to me. But then the friend who has no type of spiritual wisdom or no type of spiritual enlightenment will come into your life and shake your shit up. And you're like, damn, that's how the 11 energy can get you too. It can use people the same way spirit and God can use good people. You feel me? Like, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I've seen it before. I've seen this negative energy use people. Somebody said we got to talk. Book a 101. That's another thing, y'all. Today is a double 8 day. Today is a double 8 day. Today is a great day to join the seduction of money. We'll talk about that later, though. Definitely experienced this before. Yeah. Or you ever noticed that when you started to manifest something new and you started to like tell yourself new affirmations, somebody who knows nothing about what you're doing speaks on your affirmations that you like, how did you know that? Like, for example, let's say your manifestation is I am a business owner. I own my own business. I don't work for nobody. And then the next day you go to work, it seems like they're purposely trying to remind you that you work for somebody in that moment, knowing that if you continue to become aware that you work for somebody, the more you lead into that life. But the more you become aware that you're your own business owner, then the more you go into that life. So people will come into your life in that negative spirit, just like God can talk to us, the positive spirit can talk to us. That negative spirit is talking to that other person and it's coming to you. And it's like, boy, don't you hate working for somebody? I'm telling you, it's a setup. It's a setup. And then you know what you should say when they say that? That's why I got my own business. But you work for somebody else, but I have my own business. I have my own business, though. I have my own business. But you work, but I have my own business. But you work, but I have my own business. You cannot allow people to speak on your life. Yep, the Truman Show. Yes, so in the Truman Show. Oh my God, that's deep as fuck. You see, in the Truman Show, the more Truman started to wake up, the more people came into his life to send him off. That's what they do. That's what they do. You ever spoke up to a friend? It was like, hey, I want to go do this. And they like, why? Yeah, pay attention to that friend. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, I know what the fuck I be talking about. It get kind of scary sometimes. But you know one thing else that I know? That people who are not supposed to be in my life or your life will fall apart. It will fall. They will fall. They will leave. Ashe. And you'll be like, dang, like it just happened so swiftly, so quickly. Yup. It did happen swiftly and quickly. So I want everybody right now, I want you to say, I take my power back from all people who have taken it without my permission. Felt like I got pulled in a bad direction by a friend. Now I'm finally going to start what I wanted and feel good. See? Oh my, this just happened to me. See? I'm telling you. But let me tell y'all something. December about to be lit. I know November was hard, but December's going to be lit. December's going to be fun. Like a lot of y'all, whatever you released in November, December, you're going to get that new opportunity. December is about new beginnings. The things you are preaching is what I'm going through now. Really about to be isolated and work on myself. Exactly. I take my power back from all people who took it without my permission. Exactly. Yep, exactly. Now, I just want to tell you guys, my class, the seduction of money, and why I feel like all y'all need to be in it, especially on this double 8 day. So remember when I told y'all 8 is the number of money, right? Remember when I told y'all 8 is the number of money, but 28 is the number of wealth. Sticks, your song came on Spotify while I was in the gym today. Hey, so 8 is the number of money, right? 8 is the number of money, and 28 is the number of wealth. Today is a double 8 day. Right? So this is the perfect day to pay your bills, invest in yourself. Whatever you put your money in, it will come back to you. Okay? So be mindful of where you spend. So places that you usually don't want to spend your money, this is the best time to do it because this is how you can inflict that it'll come back around. You may say, Sticks, what makes it come back around? Look at the number 8. It goes around and comes around. like karma. And the thing about it is today's the 26th, karma adds up to 26. So also be careful of where you pour your money into, because if you are fueling people who are negative, best believe that karma will come onto you. So a lot of people may say, so Sticks, what the fuck is this new shit that you got going on? What is the seduction of money? Bet, I'll tell you the truth. Your ass not getting no money because you're not realizing that you have to seduce money. Your ass is not getting no money because you're thinking that you got to chase money, not realizing that money is a woman. Look at the word money. It starts with M-O. Look at the word mother. It starts with M-O, and M-O adds up to 28. If you want to make more money, if you want to have more abundance in your life, if you want to have more blessings or whatever the fuck, you got to learn how to become attractive within yourself. So it's called seduction of money, because a lot of you guys know about 528, right? The 528 frequency, right? 5 is the number of seduction. 28 is the number of wealth. So when you listen to 528 hertz, best believe you are becoming more beautiful. You're becoming more filled with love. I also dropped a song called 528 because it's about love, right? So what you got to understand is that everything is coded, just like 369. Remember Nikola Tesla was infatuated with 369? Well, I'm infatuated with 528. I'm infatuated with 528 because I feel like 528 is the key to wealth. I feel like the frequency of 528 is the key to wealth because we know 28 is the number of wealth, right? And 5 is the number of sex and abundance. Why do you think most rich men, they want a young girlfriend? Because she represents the 5, the beauty, the model. While the 28 is the business owner, the leader, right? It makes sense. Most of the time, when you look at rich millionaires, you ask them for the birthday of their girlfriend, she's a 5. She's a 5 because beauty and money go together. Seduction and money go together. Aesthetics and money go together. And you've never been taught this in your fucking life. Ain't that crazy? And the reason why is because they don't want you to know the little things. It's not the big things that add up to success. It's the little things. It's the little things. Right? So let's talk about this. So Sticks, how can I tap into the seduction of money? The first thing, and this is the one lesson that I'll let everybody know, but you cannot, so let me say something. The things that I'm about to be teaching behind that paywall, and yes, you're going to have to fucking pay, because the shit that I'm teaching, you got to understand that it's not even public. So why the fuck would I give out free game like that? You get what I'm saying? Period. And I had to learn this shit by heart. Do y'all know? I remember I kept telling y'all about what I experienced last year. I had to go through some of the craziest shit to take this knowledge in. So best believe a bitch is going to get paid for this information. Y'all, I was working 6 days a week, running around, doing shit, like literally being a intern to Les Brown and different millionaires and all that type of stuff just to get this information. So best believe, have some respect on this information, because this information is not some shit I read. This is some shit I experienced. So please just have some respect for the information, okay? This is not something I read. This is something I experienced, okay? So, number 1, money wants you to look good. Do y'all notice how every time I come on live and I actually wear an outfit, you guys seem to be more hype, right? You guys seem to be more hype. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Or let's talk about the number 5 as change, right? So when I come on this live and I talk about something, Les Brown, that guy, you got to be hungry. Yeah. So when I come on the live, or you see something different about me, maybe my hair is different. You guys are like, oh my God, Sticks. Hey. That's understanding 528. That's understanding 528, right? Now, another thing too is you have to understand that your looks matter. That does not mean that you have to be the most prettiest person in the world, but how you carry yourself matters, because how you carry yourself is a representation of how you feel on the inside. You feel me? And here's the thing. Nobody's ever going to buy shit from you if you're afraid to sell it. And what that means is that if you're afraid to sell what you're selling, it means that it probably doesn't work. Y'all be afraid to ask for money because the truth is you really don't believe that you deserve it. I'm going to let a motherfucker know. My class is $220.28, and that's really cheap. But I know my worth. I know that when people read it, their brain is going to get this orgasmic feeling. That's what I do to you. That's what I do to you. You get this orgasmic feeling within your brain. Have any of y'all ever experienced from these videos that orgasmic feeling within your head? Have you ever felt your brain literally like ooze a type of dopamine from the information that you're receiving? Yup. Okay, then. You know most people can't do that to you, right? Do you know most people cannot do that to you? Most people cannot even do that to you. That is a talent. That is a skill. And the thing about it is that most of these teachers are just teaching you some shit that they read. It's not even some shit that they've embodied. It's not even some shit that they've experienced. When I teach, it's from experience, right? So let's talk about the seduction of wealth, right? I've noticed that the more that I focus on me and my beauty and my magnetism, the more money comes into my life. So for example, right? You guys always like look at people who wear the designer and you're like, oh my God, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money. To an extent, they are, but to an extent, they're not, right? Because the thing about it is that it may be a waste of money to you, but to them, the way that they're feeling from that purchase means way more than you can ever understand, right? Somebody buying their first Louis V bag or their first Gucci bag, all because of the branding and what the branding has done to it. Maybe that matters to them. Maybe Gucci is not what matters to you. Maybe fucking PacSun is what matters to you. Maybe being able to do a shopping spree in Zara. Everybody has their own shit, right? But when you do your shopping spree in Zara, it makes you feel good as fuck. When you do your shopping spree in Louis, you like, damn, like I feel good, right? And you start to feel abundant. You start to feel like your most abundant self instead of when you go into the store, you're like, oh, I can't buy that. There's a difference. There's a difference. So it's about what you entertain and what you do to make yourself feel good. Feeling good is a strategy. And here's what I said. I said, you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you do good. You do good, you be good. Period. A lot of y'all don't even realize that some of y'all can be feeling depression because maybe you just haven't even done your hair. Like start off with shit like that. Because everything is about the energy you emanate. If the energy you emanate is insecure, you're going to push people away. Somebody said, where do I get the money for the shopping spree? The money is going to come based off of how you think and how you move. So if you think very lack-minded, that motherfucker ain't going to come nowhere. That's the thing. Like, I was just talking to somebody who was born on the 26th, and she said, the money came out of nowhere. Exactly. Because you just knew where you wanted to go. Like, think about it, right? When you get the GPS, you put the location in the GPS. You don't know which route is going to take you, but you know it's going to get you there. Right? So a lot of y'all too busy trying to figure out how, when how is none of your business for real. How is where God come in. How is where your ancestors come in. How is where your creator come in. You feel me? We know that thoughts can turn into physical things, but we don't really know the science of it yet. Because some things are just above our understanding. You get what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, so here's the thing too. 5 is the number of the beauty. So it's the center of attention. Don't say you want to be wealthy and rich and all this shit if you're not okay with being the center of attention, because that's just what's going to happen. Especially when you start taking care of yourself, your skin start glowing like a motherfucker. Your clothes are clean, nice fabrics. People are going to look 528. And you have to be okay with that. If you are too insecure for people to look at you, you still got some more shit to do. You still got some more shit to do. Do you have any tips for emotionally dysregulated people? Work out, journal, and reflect a lot. You feel me? So my class costs $220.28. You can just DM me if you want to join. It starts January 3rd though, because 2024 is an 8-year. I don't want to start putting classes in it until 2023. But enrollment is open for now. And it starts January 3rd. Like the actual but you gotta join now. Cause once like January 3rd, that don't mean join January 3rd, black people. January 3rd, motherfucker gonna be closed. Somebody said, why the 28 cents? Was you not? You just got here? 28. So look, 22. The class is 22, $220, right? 22 is the master builder, and then 28 is wealth. So we're building your wealth. Somebody said, bro, late to class. I can't. Somebody, yeah, I just got here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. They said, bro, late to class. Where do I do sometimes? And that's another thing, y'all. You can book a one-on-one and we can have a whole conversation about where you need to go, where your next plans need to be. I'm building wealth. Exactly. What does your class consist of? So my class is pre-recorded. So what that means is that I'm going to record videos and you can watch them at any time at your own pace. And some of these videos, I can't really tell you like everything about it, but basically we're going to start off with the psychology of wealth and understanding that the psychology of wealth has to deal with the number 5. The psychology of wealth has to deal with you being able to be self-indulgent within yourself. You got to understand that you don't want to be a narcissist, but you want to be self-indulged. Right? Some of y'all are too busy around other people, and that's why your creativeness and your flow is going to other people instead of you. Okay? All right? Somebody said, I love the Vivienne Westwood earrings. Thank you. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. While I went to my mom's house for Thanksgiving, and I had on like, not these Vivienne Westwood, but I had like the gold ones with the planet on it, right? Man, them motherfuckers was hating. Like, they liked them, but they was like, what that is? They look like you got Jupiter. I said, motherfucker, do your research, bitch. This is Vivienne Westwood, nigga. Do your research. They said it look like a Trump. I said, do your fucking research, baby. You don't even know, man. Thank you. Leave that. No. It does that, yeah. See? Like, nigga, just because you don't know, that's why I say if you know, you know. But guess what? I remember, check me out, though, right? Check me out. I went to 4 seasons. Right? Now, if you know about 4 seasons, you know about 4 seasons. I had my earrings on. And this is why I say, y'all, listen, this world is superficial. Sometimes you have to play that game. You just know how far you got to take it. But the way you do it is just get shit that you actually like. You feel me? Don't get shit that you don't like just to fit in. But if you know, hey, I got to get a little designer somewhere, get what you actually like. So I'm in 4 seasons. The lady says, oh, I love your earrings. I'm like, bro, thank you. You feel me? And then guess what? I could have easily started a conversation like that. I could have been like, oh, you have some of these? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or how'd you know about it? Easily start a conversation like that. You got to understand some people, and this is something that I've noticed about rich people. Some rich people only buy things to wear because it's a conversation starter. Think about that, right? And the thing about it is that if it's above most of the working class, the only people that'll start a conversation with you about it is someone who gets it. So exactly, me and my Rolex. So when I wear my Rolex, only people who really know about the Jubilee and all of that, I would be like, hey, so I see you got the Arabic words on it. Like, yeah, I got this from Hamav. Like, what? Like you have one? You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it's the little things. Like, the same way, let me tell you something. The same way you got to riz up a girl, you got to riz up money, quote unquote riz. The same way you got to talk to a girl, you got to talk to money like that. You got to move with money like that. Never show a girl that you working super, super hard to fucking get her that it's like, yo, like you're doing too much. So why the fuck do you do that with money? Why the fuck do you do that with money? Why do you show money? I'm working my hardest. Like, I'm obsessed with you. No, money doesn't give a fuck that you're obsessed with it. Money likes to go to people who are obsessed with their purpose and their passion, just like women. Just like women. Women like people who are focused on their purpose or their passion, or whoever you like are focused on people who they're focused on their purpose and their passion. That's what's attractive. Not you too busy trying to, like, a woman don't want you trying to please her all day. That shit get annoying. A woman's like, man, go do something. Like, I want to have something to clap about. Like, make me proud. But y'all too busy chasing the woman instead of chasing the purpose. And that's the key to the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You feel me? So I know for a fact the people that join today and make this imprint are going to get the most out of it. And you know what else I did? The first person that joined the class was a 28 life path. So anybody that joined afterwards, come on now, it's all in alignment. The second person that joined was a double 8 life path. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. You feel me? how can I take the steps to find my purpose? You can book a reading with me. You can check what you were doing as a kid. I'm an 8 life path. See what you waiting on? I'm an 8 life path. You see what you? If you're an 8 life path, or if you're born on the 8th, this is the perfect, or the 16th, or the 26th. This is the perfect time to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. And I'll read you something real quick, just for my people that's like sticks. But I need what's the word? A syllabus for what this class is gonna be. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I got you. And this ain't no little, I built my website. The day I opened the class too, like, all right, so look, check me out. I'm about to read this to you. So it's called The Seduction of Money, Mastering the Art and Science of Wealth Attraction. Okay? That's what it's called. The Seduction of Money, Mastering the Art of Science and Wealth Attraction. Okay? So look, this is the first thing that you got to understand. This is what we're going to teach. The psychological alchemy of wealth. All right. Dive into the subconscious mind to unlock the secrets of financial attraction. And the reason why we're talking about this is because, look, let me tell you something. Somebody can come to you with an opportunity. Listen to me. Some of y'all can have an opportunity come into your face. And because you're so afraid to spend money, you can miss out on an opportunity. How many times have you heard a story of somebody being like, oh, I should have bought Tesla at $32, or I should have bought, I shoulda. Why didn't you though? Because you were being cheap. And you know the thing about it is, I would rather make a mistake trying it than fuck up by not doing it at all. I like to fuck around and find out. Because I don't want to be on my way like, damn, what would have happened if I... You feel me? So psychological alchemy of wealth, learning how to think in abundance, because the truth be told is that nothing physical can come into your life unless it's in your mind. And you know this, like, you know this shit. That's the basics. Like, if you don't know that shit, well, welcome. You feel me? So we're going to dissolve limiting money blocks, and we're going to cultivate a magnetic mindset for wealth. Magnetic, right? That's the 5 again. So to create a magnetic mindset for wealth is realizing I'm not going to chase. I'm going to make her come to me. Right? So rituals of wealth seduction, right? So for example, on the 28th day, I told everybody on the somebody said psychological what of wealth? The psychological alchemy of wealth. Psychological alchemy of wealth. So what we're going to do is we are going to alchemize the way that you think about money, because a lot of y'all don't realize that you were raised to think in lack. All right. You were raised to think in lack. Okay. Rituals of wealth seduction. Immerse yourself in ancient rituals designed to transmute energy and align you with the vibrational frequency of prosperity. Craft personalized rituals that speak to the subconscious, activating a magnetic force that draws wealth effortlessly into your life. I'll give you an example of this. This is something I've already put on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, find my Twitter. So look, what I told people to do is on the 28th, drink coconut water, because coconut adds up to 28. Right? Also, what you want to do is you want to meditate, put on 528 frequency. And what you're going to do is you're going to chant Om while visualizing the number 28. Why are you chanting Om? Because OM adds up to 28. OM adds up to 28. OM adds up to 28. What do you mean coconut adds up to 28? C is 3. O is 6. C is 3 again, and that's how you keep going. You get 28. See? But that's how you know. If y'all can't, get some coconut water for the 28th. So on the 28th, drink coconut water. You see? Y'all ain't never heard no shit like that before. You ain't never heard? How many of y'all heard that before? That if you drink coconut, it's connected to your abundance. How many of y'all ain't never heard no shit like that before? That's why a bitch is different. That's why a bitch is different. Exactly. 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 Yep, exactly. And I told you the day to drink it. Exactly. Okay. Also, numerology unleashed. Okay. I don't teach you about numerology because that is GG33. But what I can do is, with my own knowledge, I can tell you what's the best route for you using your numbers. So my 8 life paths, I'm gonna be like, baby, what's up? Like you gonna start a business? My 3 life paths, hey baby, what's good? You're gonna go network? Like things like that. You feel me? 528 hertz. Yes. Yes. So look, also the art of persuasion and power dynamics. Master the subtle art of persuasion and understand the dynamics of power to influence your financial reality. Uncover the secrets of negotiation, influence, and strategic positioning to navigate the intricate web of wealth creation. For example, right? What I'll tell you is that when you go out and you're in a rich environment and you see watches, compliment the watch. Compliment the watch. When you're in rich environments, compliment the watch. Trust me. You're welcome. You can get a billionaire like that. Compliment the watch. Write that shit down. That right there, I just gave y'all one of the gems of the seduction of money. So write that shit down. Compliment the watch. I'm not here to listen, let me tell you something. This wealth class is not here to be like, well, you have to think positive. No, I'm here to give you practical things. Like, stop going to your gym in your environment and go to the gym in the rich environment. So if you go to LA, don't go to LA in your hood. Go to LA within the next environment that looks good. When I did that, I ended up moving to the environment like a couple months later, didn't even realize that. You feel me? In their art collection, exactly. You feel me? Yeah. I was going to LA Fitness. I go to Equinox now. You know why I go to Equinox now, though? Because the conversations that I have with people, the people that I meet, I be in yoga, right? And the people in yoga, I'm like, Shorty just left class in the Porsche. You can always conversate with them, and they're beautiful people, because guess what? When they see that you're in that space, they feel like you're in their group. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, wealthy people are trying to protect themselves. Like, you have to always remember that. Motherfuckers try to take shit from you and you're not even wealthy yet. So imagine the wealthy niggas. You feel me? Only because I've been able to be on that other side and talk to them and hear the things that they go through. People pay for those experiences because they just don't want to be used, manipulated, bothered. You feel me? So another thing too, quantum leap into high value networks. Prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for a quantum leap into elite circles. Develop a magnetic presence. Fine tune your communication style and embody the mindset required to effortlessly navigate and contribute to high value networks. We're going to teach etiquette in this motherfucker too. We're going to teach etiquette in this motherfucker too. We're going to teach etiquette in this motherfucker too. Learning how to eat, how you supposed to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have etiquette. Act like you've been somewhere before. You feel me? So, the class is only going to be open for a few, because I only want to take in select people, because I'm really going to go in when it comes to teaching about money, and especially in 2024. So if you know that this is what you want to do, go ahead and DM me. Do not DM me if you don't have the money. It's $220.28. It's $220.28. I want everybody to comment. It's just money. I want everybody to comment. It's just money. It's just money. It's just money. It's just money. And then let me tell you something about money. Money sees the way that you act. So when something is to come into your life to make you better and you're afraid to spend, money's like, this nigga too cheap for me. I'm trying to take you around more people like me, like what I like, and you don't want to pay. This nigga too cheap for me. You don't want to pay for parking? This nigga too cheap for me. I'm telling you, because money is a woman. Money is a woman. I'm afraid to spend money. See, that means that you afraid. Listen, are you afraid to lose your bae? Or do you have confidence that she always gonna come home? Exactly. You're afraid to spend your money because you're afraid it won't come home. You feel me? So DM me if you want to join the class. DM me on Instagram and we can enroll you today. Let me tell you something. Today is the perfect day to do it because it is a double 8 day. It is a double 8 day. Now, for my people on YouTube, this is the time if you want to go ahead and super chat or donate and put your birthday. I'm giving little mini little, or if you have any advice or anything that you want to have answers on, just go ahead and super chat and put it in the super chat so I can read it. You feel me? Yeah, it's just money. Girl, I've been spending. Well, guess what? If you've been spending, that must mean the money has been coming because you can't spend some shit you ain't got. Just saying. Double 8 day. What does she mean by that? Numerology. So today, the life path is 8. And then the actual day is the 26, which adds up to 8. You feel me? Can we donate over here? Yeah, just Cash App. Hold on, y'all. It's getting messy in this mother. Hold on. Yep. How do we pay for the class? DM me. DM me on Instagram or TikTok. DM me. It's just money. I'm glad you said that. It's just money. Like, one thing about it, I see that motherfucker keep coming back. You cannot tell me that there wasn't a day that you spent money and then another day later you didn't receive some more money. How much is your reading? $280. 28. $280. 28. You're so point. So proud of you. Fruitful, what's your birthday? Money loves me, exactly. I'm a double 8, right? Hey, listen, I told you, you got to super chat or donate. Yeah, come on now. Today 8 day. Today an 8 day. Let me teach y'all something about money real quick too. And this isn't the spiritual laws of money, so I don't mind talking about it. Guys, so look, if I give you something without receiving something, I put myself off balance. If I receive something without giving, I put myself off balance. So this is why if you want to receive something from me, you have to give. Just like your Orishas, just like your ancestors, if you want something from them, you have to give. It's called a sacrifice. You cannot receive something without giving something else up. Period. And even if I was to keep giving you, it would not help you because you didn't put something down in order for you to actually put importance on the information. You feel me? So for my people, if you want to go ahead and donate something, it's best if you do it on Cash App and then put your birthday. All right? Listen, y'all. Okay, so Trina sent $10 on YouTube. What's your birthday, Trina? Trina, what's your birthday? Y'all heard? So listen, let me teach y'all what y'all do. Trina sent $10 on YouTube. Okay? Now wait for Trina's birthday so I can tell her something about herself. How do you add your birthday? Okay, so Fruitful Mama, you see? Fruitful Mama is born on the 28th. I can see that when you was growing up, maybe you were in and out of foster care or something with government. I can see that people have tried to control you growing up and you've always had kind of some struggle with authority. I can see that 2020 was a terrible year for you, very hard. And I can see that whenever you need money, it comes though, you know. And 2026 will be a good year for you. Somebody said, what's your Cash App? I got you right now. I got you right now. Don't even worry about it. I'm about to type it on here. All right, hold on. My birthday is 8/28. Why everybody who that's crazy. So the two people that donated already are both born on the 28th. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. The two people that donated are both born on the 28th. So her birthday, Trina, is 8/28/1971. That's crazy. Hold on, let me. So 8/28/19. See, that's why she sent $10. She ain't sent $1. That's that 28 shit right there. That's the 28 shit right there. So let me tell you something. 8/28. Be careful with your environments. Okay? Be careful with your environments. What I can say is that growing up, you were highly influenced by the people around you and it got you into trouble. What you need to do is focus on acquiring wealth because that's easy for you to manifest. Okay? 10/31/1989. You're born the year of the snake. The pig is your enemy sign. Do not eat any pork. Okay? Also, you need to make sure that you work out. Organize yourself. Never allow your shit to get unorganized because that fucks with you. And then I can also see that growing up, you had some not great experiences dealing with sex. Somebody said Cash App. You feel me? Listen, y'all, I'm not going to be on here for long, so if you for to put the birthday up, do it. Like, but you got to send something. Don't put your birthday clouding up the damn chat and you not sending nothing. Send $1, $2, $3. Shit, I'm telling you some shit. Best way to protect yourself from people preying on your downfall. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your ancestors. I just commented the Cash App. You got to scroll up. Somebody said I don't have Cash App. Come on YouTube. Does money vortex exist? What do you mean by vortex? Like money portals? Somebody sent $5. What's up, Sticks? Hope you're doing well. Here's my birthday, 9/3/2003. This has been a great year for you. You're born the year of the goat, but 2021 it was not so good for you. I can see that people talk a lot of shit behind your back. People talk a lot of shit behind your back, and I know you talk a lot. I know you talk a lot, and I know you're really funny. So I got some people that sent the Cash Apps. So if you sent the Cash App, go ahead and comment your birthday, but make sure to put your name because I know the name of the Cash App. So I'm not going to comment it, but I want y'all to say it. Okay, y'all Cash Apping in here. Okay, Lita Josue. What's your birthday? I sent another 5. What should I focus on right now? Right now, I think you should focus on learning something because next year is going to be a big money year. So this right now is the time for you to kind of like prepare, like learn. How much is your magnetism class? $99. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Listen, guys, let me teach y'all something. If you're going to send money, send it in 8s. Did y'all not hear the lesson? Damn. Did y'all not hear? Send it in 8s. Even if it's like $2.08, that's 28. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's $1.07, that's $8. Like, you know, that's 8. So I'm trying to teach y'all something. Like, damn, apply this shit. You feel me? So Lita says her birthday is 4/12/1994. Lita, next year, listen to me good, Lita. Next year is your enemy year. You need to lay low. Don't start nothing new. Don't start no businesses. Don't start no family. Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing. Oh, it went out? Well, you can leave it. You good. You can leave it. I'm telling you can leave it because it's basically done. That's what I'm telling you. And that fire is going to crack that glass. So just like blow it out like you're good. It's done. Yeah, it's done. You're good. So Lita, I told you next year, lay low because next year's your enemy year. Spaz, 10/31. 1989. He said, I need more. What book of full reading it, nigga? What the hell? You sent me like how much? Like $3? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, stay away from pork. 2025 will be a good year for you. And what I can say is that never, ever break the law because your ass will get caught. Jacob Thompson, 7/22/03. You're really good with building things up. You're born the year of the goat, so stay away from oxes, which are born 1997. And 2021 was a terrible year for you. All right. Okay, hold on. We got a lot of people sending cash apps. Hold on. Listen, y'all. If I don't get, listen, here's another thing. If I don't get to your shit, what you can do, what's up, Valet? If I don't get to your shit, DM me on Instagram with your screenshot from Cash App because y'all are, you know what I'm saying? So y'all sending Cash Apps and shit. Okay, so hold on. As a Yera, $5. What's your birthday as a year of 12/11/2006? Baby, you was emotional. Baby, you be crying. So you got to make sure you work out so you don't hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get depressed. Like, you have to work out because you get so emotional, right? Another thing I want to say is 2006. I think next year's your enemy year. ESTEE. Not you saying you didn't do mine. The fuck. Don't be cursing. Baby, don't be cursing on here now. Don't be cursing on here now. Cause I'm feeling disrespect. Don't be cursing now. Hold on now. I ain't your child. All right? Now I see why you cursing. You born on the 19th. Your ass is aggressive as fuck. But I can tell you need to be careful with your health. Can we send you on PayPal? Yeah, you need to be careful with your health because your health, you might have gone in and out. You look up ox on Chinese astrology. You might have gone in and out of the hospital based off of your health. So be careful with that. Also, I could tell your relationships be struggling. Motherfucker started cussing at me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker started cussing at me. Oxes, you said, can you reinterpret? So look up ox Chinese astrology and then you'll see all the years of ox. You feel me? What's up with y'all niggas? Y'all is hilarious. So we got Celine, 36/1985. So you are, what was before? I think you were ox, right? And I could tell earlier in your life, you were a product of your environment. You know, whatever your friends or whatever were doing, you were easily influenced. So your environment really affected you. Maybe you were selling drugs because your family or your people were selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? But you're also really big on home and family. Somebody said, what in the divination occult wickedness is going on? Baby, you scared of the occult? Baby, you're not going to survive out here if you were scared of the occult. If you scared of the occult, you're not gonna survive out here. Somebody said, I can't find your Cash App. What life paths are allowed in the magnetism class? You got to DM me to find that out. You feel me? So again, y'all, make sure to DM me if you're joining the seduction of money. All right? If you're joining the seduction of money. Okay, somebody says, so I ain't got nothing good about me. You're a ox, so you're fucking aggressive. That is your strength, okay? Make sure that you be aggressive. That is your strength. You're supposed to guide people. You're supposed to lead people, but you're not supposed to be arguing too much, okay? Don't do all that arguing because that's your weakness, and stay away from alcohol. Your strength is that you are a great leader. Okay. And that the way that you get what you want is by being aggressive. All right. But have balance. Yes, that means that you could have a really bad year. I sent $8 on Cash App under the name Izzy, 5/13/2003. You're born the year of the goat. Be careful with your environments because you're easily influenced. So make sure that you hang around the right people. I can also tell that you don't like to do things the wrong way, or you like to keep things very organized. Make sure you stay clean. And what I can say is that 2020 was a hard year for you. Where's Queen Cat? Where's Queen Cat? Where's Queen Cat? Yeah. So if you want me to tell you your enemy year, I could tell you your enemy year too. So for you to watch out for what years to, or I can tell you what year was terrible for you. 11/30/2001. You're born the year of the snake. So 2019 was a terrible year for you. That was your enemy year. Also, I can tell that you're lazy, but you're really funny. You're really funny. You know how to connect with friends. Emotional. And 2025 will be a really good year for you. Sticks, look in your DM after this live. I can look right now, baby. I can look right now. So that's another thing. If you want to join a seduction of money, I can look at my DMs right now on Instagram. And you said next year is your enemy year for 2006. Yes. Yep. So it's lay low. You turn 18, or you already 18 right now. Look, we see people. We people taking notes. I see you, Couture, taking notes. How's your skin shining so much? I can't. Somebody said you're beautiful as fuck. Thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. 5/28. Okay, what's your birthday? Queen Cat, 6/1989. So you're aggressive too. Be careful with your health. A lot of people born on 19 end up having like sickle cell or something like that. 1989, you're the snake, so your body probably breaks down a little bit. You're probably lazy. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you break out that laziness. You're very smart. 2019 was a hard year for you, but 2025 would be a really good year for you. And I can see that you struggled with relationships. Maybe you had a divorce. My new job is opening on the 28th. Come on. I'm telling you. Katora, please let these people know what happened when you got your reading. Let these people know. The reading was well worth it. 9/25/89, born the year of the snake. So your enemy sign is the pig. Don't eat no pork. No pork. No pork. Somebody say you've grown, queen. Thank you. Don't eat no pork. You need to make sure that you spend time by yourself, or you'll get irritable. Okay? And I can see that your relationships growing up, you were very isolated growing up. Okay, Jamie sent $7. Jamie, remember what I said. You want to focus on using 8, all right? So very much appreciated, though. So October 6th, 1992, Jamie. So last year was your enemy year, Jamie. I can see that you struggle with relationships also growing up. Maybe you were isolated, or maybe you were by yourself, or you tried to get married and it didn't work. Like that usually happens. But next year will be a really good year for you, okay? And if you ever wanted to move somewhere, you should move to Miami. Been following you since 2019. Hey, do you have to Cash App to get the reading? Yeah, dude, you could send a little something and I'll tell you a little something. I want to let y'all know, guys, that what I'm telling y'all is the bare minimum of the reading, because the real reading is $280. This is the bare minimum. Like, I'm giving you the bare minimum. The bare minimum. And I'm telling y'all shit that y'all like, how the fuck you do that? With the bare minimum. Like, I need y'all to understand, if I'm ever doing some shit for very cheap, it's because it's the bare minimum. You feel me? A reading is $280. Okay. 3/11/1987. So you're a cat, main event. You're a cat born on the 11th day. So make sure that you work out. This has been a really good year for you, but stay away from chicken. Stay away from roosters, because that's your enemy sign. So people born 1993, stay away from them. People born 1969, stay away from them. Like, stay away. Stay away. You feel me? Vandana, 2/7/1997. Be careful with your environments. People probably can really influence you, or be careful who you're around, because you act like the people that you get around, right? Also, another thing is you're very smart, though. So you spend a lot of time by yourself, a lot of time studying. And you're born 1997. So 2027, watch out, that's your enemy year. But 2021 was a really good year for you. Okay. Emil sent her birthday 10/21/1976. You're funny as fuck. I could tell that you were working really hard, or you had maybe a parent or maybe somebody over you that kept trying to control you growing up. And then 19. So you're a dragon. So next year will be a really good year for you. Growing and evolving ever since. Exactly. July 2nd, 1997. You're very peaceful. You probably should write if you're not. If you're not writing, you need to write because you have a talent for writing. I can tell that maybe some people, you get influenced by people also. 1997, like I said, what you need to do is watch out for 2027, and 2021 was a good year for you. Also, 2020 was a good year for you too. People that you align with and are very compatible with is 1996. 1996. Okay, so 11/4/1999. That's what I'm talking about. My 19. You a Scorpio cat? That's what I'm talking about. Scorpio cat. Okay, so cool. So what you gotta know is that number one, you gotta work hard to get what you want. You gotta work hard to get what you want. Also, 1999 as of to 28. So you have an aspect of you that if you wanted to manifest wealth, you can. You feel me? Never do the wrong thing. And the reason why I say that is because you out of all people will get caught more than anybody. And what you want to do is you want to work hard for what you want. You cannot cut any corners, okay? You cannot cut any corners. Wait, no. Put that on that. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Okay, we got a couple of people trying to join the class. Okay. Okay, $4.99 sent by King Brock, March 9, 2002, Life Path 7. Okay, there's no, I don't know why you put Master 55. I don't know why you did that. But March 9th, boy, you are funny as fuck. But motherfuckers be talking about your ass. I ain't gonna hold you. You funny. You could be a little superficial sometimes, but motherfuckers be talking about your ass for real. So if you ever got in trouble, it's because somebody was talking about you and somebody was snitching on you. So be careful what you say. That's another thing. Be careful who you talk to about your shit because people will talk shit about you. King Brock, all right? 2002. So that means that your enemy year was 2020 and your good year is going to be 2026. All right? And you're a 7 life path. Yeah. So you're very smart. You know, you're supposed to be studying spirituality. So yeah. I sent the receipt in this time. Where'd you send it? Because I'm on Instagram. I'm looking at everybody's messages. Somebody said, don't have super chat yet set up, but here's send something to your YouTube. What's your birthday, King? Kush King. Kush King, what's your birthday? Ava Gray. Ava, I read you. Ava, I read you, baby. Did I not? Ava, I don't see you in my DMs. I don't see you in my DMs. Ava Gray. I sent her to your DMs. I don't see your DMs. You definitely feel the energy. Exactly. Listen, y'all. Oh, real quick. Somebody said, look at Auntie Babies. I'm proud of y'all. Listen, y'all. Don't forget. Y'all got to go stream my new project, Ori. So make sure y'all go ahead and go stream that. May I have info on why my cat keeps going in my Oshun altar? That's interesting that you say that. That's interesting that you heard that. You heard that? He said his cat's going to his Oshun altar. That's interesting. DM me. We're going to talk about it. Bowie Brooks, DM me. We're going to talk about it. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm about to head out. Okay? So I love you guys. $2, 9/23, 2003. Ooh, you be bitching. You be bitching. 9/23, 2003, baby, you be bitching. I know you be bitching, but I know you're attractive. Because you're a goat and you got so much 5 energy. I know you're attractive. I know you're beautiful. And that's why you be bitching. Because you know you could get your way with just your looks. Hey, Xavier, just DM me. If I don't answer, listen, guys. Somebody said I just paid. Guys, if I don't answer on here, because you have to understand it's a lot, just DM me with your receipt. I can still send you a voice message. It may be even more intimate like that. I sent it to this account you're live in. DM me. DM me. Damn. Not y'all about to go crazy by some $3, $4 that you sent, and I'm still going to give you it. Come on now. Come on now. We got to have some class now. We got to have some class. All right. DM me, and I'm going to answer you. Be like, hey, Sticks, I was literally on my DMs, like, and I'm looking. I see Stella. I see Rose. I see, like, come on. Somebody said, my bad, I'm broke. Somebody said, my bad, they broke. I can't. That's hilarious. All right, DM me, y'all, okay? DM me. Sticks likes it classic for real. Yes. Yes, guys, my Venus is in Virgo. I don't play that shit. All right? So DM me if you want to join the class, and I love